Is it the live one? Did you find it?
Oh, just watch it? You mean it's not actually a live video?
If it's really live, like on the air, like right now, it should be a red box that says live on the video.
Okay, I don't see anything
Sure.
that says that. On the home
It should be the first thing that you see.
Oh, okay, yeah, I do see it, I see it. Alright, cool.
Are you on?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna end the Discord call just so I can watch on like the regular one, just because it's giving a lot of feedback in the microphone.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right. So basically, Annika, I know you're watching on the stream. So what's it called? You can type in little messages in like the live chat, so I can see. It'll appear on the right of my screen. Do you see like the number of people and like the messages and stuff? It says the broadcast started. Yeah, your messages will pop up here, and I can read them, and like I can answer all your questions. So. Oh.
Steady as stone.
Just gotta heal my team. This is like Callie's favorite animal. It's trying to kill me. Uh-oh.
Oh, so sorry.
Nice and spicy.
Lovely.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Okay. Hello, Annie. Yeah, I'm going to do my little spin attack here.
Let's see what happens when you lose your foothold.
Uh-oh. Just gonna start making the floor disappear. So, elemental reactions are a very important part of Genshin. So, and elemental reactions like combining elemental powers together. So like water and fire to make a vaporize effect, or like wind and fire to make like a fire tornado. Like there's a lot of combos with like elements, and you can use those to like make very dangerous combos of damage. Like water and ice obviously freeze people in place. Like this is a water boar right here. He's a water element, so if I pull up Kaya, he just freezes in place. Oh, I got 2 people on the stream. Oh.
I must leave no stone unturned.
That's an ultimate right there. So now I'm gonna do like more damage, and I'm going to... Oh no. No. Okay, there we go. And... Lovely. He is dead.
Someone needs assistance.
Okay, more damage. I'm just healing my characters because they took a lot of damage while fighting this thing. I'm gonna kill this boar.
Why do they never miss?
Oh. Let's go. So certain characters have certain like traits, like some are healers, some are like supports, some are tanks, some are shielders, some are DPS. So depending on what you want on your team, like it's good to have like one of everything. Like Noelle here's my DPS slash support, because like she heals and she like takes damage. So it's kind of like a Pokemon, like a fighter, yeah, so you fight creatures around the world with your like anime characters, and you just like build certain characters to make them stronger. Oh, no! Oh shoot! Uh-oh. So she just died. Oh, I died.
It's not bad today. Oh crud! I jinxed it. Now it's bound to rain.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Hold on, let's see if my progress saved over here, or if it's like totally messed up. No! Are you serious? I have to do it all again. Okay, okay.
Coveting the shapes of the living, pure water can take on many forms.
Oh wow, the world is very pretty. I know, there's different environments. There's like an ocean area, there's a forest, there's mountains, like Chinese mountains, there's a desert with like a forest in the center of it. It's very pretty. This is like, the food here is really good too. Like you can make so many little foods for like your characters. Okay, there we go. Come on, land already. I can't attack you. Oh my gosh, this is abuse.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Get down. Yeah. Can you make magic stuff? Yeah, you actually can. You can make stuff. You can craft stuff in this game. By exploring, you can pick up materials for certain things, for like weapons or food. Yeah, you can get like certain like plants to get like make some food, or like you can get ores to make like certain weapons. You can like do boss battles to get certain artifacts and stuff. There's a lot of stuff to this game. How the heck do I kill these flying things? Oh my gosh. No. 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 No, this is abuse. This is abuse. I can't do anything unless I... And I can't.
Submerge.
I am disgrace
Bro!
to the lights.
Part of the game... Is part of the game the main aspect of the game? No. There's a lot of features to this game. Hold up. I'm gonna get out of this place before I die, because I think I'm about to get executed. There we go. I'll come back here with like friends later.
It's not bad today. Oh crud! I jinxed it. Now it's bound to rain.
Shoot, okay. Is part of the game the main aspect of the game? No. There's a lot to do. I can show you some of the maps. So this is the map. It's a very big world. This is like the starter region. You typically spawn around here. Like this part, the fighting part. Is that what most of the game is like? Fighting is a part of it, but it's a big part of it. There's more to it than just that. But like, yeah, there is a lot of fighting. There's a lot of combat. I'd say the combat is very fun. The combat's very fun because like you get to test out each character's like abilities and powers on said creatures. So yeah, combat's a big part. But there's also like treasure hunting, puzzles. Like you gotta look for certain things around the world, like unlocking keys, doing dungeons, doing like quests. There's a lot to do in this game. It's a very big world. Do you get to play with other people in this game? Yes. So over here, like you should see like near my name over here where it says must get 5 stars. I'm adventure rank 25. you need to get to adventure rank 16 to play with other people, which means you gotta get through some of the game by yourself before you can play with people. But once you do, you can go here, this unlocks, and you can play with all these little people over here. Yeah, these are all my friends, so don't worry. How long does it take? You need to... Well, first off, you have to beat all of Mondstadt's quests, so... what's called... You'd have to beat all of the, quests. My recommendation is just to do all the quests you see, including side quests and, Archon quests, which are, like, main story quests. Just do main story quests as much as you can, and then after that, do, like, some side quests, too. Like, just as, like, a side errand, and then it'll give you XP. Also do daily commissions, which are like daily quests, and they give you a lot of money for that. So this is like the starter region. You'll be doing a lot of grinding. You'll be like, these are little teleport markers for people who want XP. Typically you want to find all of these and then just claim them. Also these give out a lot of XP too. You just go there and you walk up to it and you literally just claim it. That's all you do, and you get some XP. And you can also do some quests. You can do some boss hunting. But do not go out of this region for now, because this is your safe zone right here. You don't want to leave this place, because at the moment you're going to be very low level. And what are the quests? How do you play? Each quest is different. I have a quest log here. So this is like what the quest menu looks like. These are Archon quests. They're like the main story quests. Every quest is different. There's always something new for you to grind in each quest. So this one's like talk to someone at the bank. This one's you and Paimon decide to visit a place here. This one's a Legend of a Dark Knight hero. There's a lot of quests, and then these ones over here, these are world quests. They're like NPCs. They give you stuff to do. You do them and you get like rewards. That's literally what this is. And you get XP. Like all those little, that green square, like in the rewards section, that's XP, and you need about you need about 16,000 XP if you're gonna reach level 16, I'm assuming. So a lot of grinding. Oh, rewards. Yeah, okay, so let's look at some of the rewards. I'll explain each one to you. The most valuable one is this legend. You see that orange thing that looks like a star? That's called a Primo Gem. So Primo Gems are used to go into the Wishing Banner, where you can pull for new characters. So if you want to get new characters, you get the Primo Gems, like those stars, and then after that you go to the shop. You go here, and you go to purchase with Primo Gems, and then you buy Fates, which allow you to wish. But do not buy this one. Buy this one, because this one's better. Because it's a quaint fate. No, sorry, intertwined fate. Intertwined fate basically increases your chances of getting specific characters on featured banners. I hope I'm not losing you, but basically a featured banner is when a character's like picture is like on here. So like right now it's Zhongli and Child or Tartaglia. So their pictures are here, and their chances of getting pulled. Yeah, this is a gacha game. Yes. Yeah, pulls are like gacha. Yeah, exactly. So you pull on their banners, and then you get a higher chance to pull them. These ones are running out in 3 days, but there's gonna be like a whole new set of what's it called? There's gonna be like a whole new banner like in like 3 days. So that's why we gotta get you set up as like soon as possible. Because if you're gonna start out the game, like after those 3 days is like the perfect time to do it, because it's Genshin's anniversary, and they typically give out a ton of rewards for free for like starters. So it's actually really good for you. They give you like 10 free wishes and 1,600 primo gems for free just by logging in. And it's really good. It's really good. But yeah, that's the wishing system. Hold up, are you serious? It wasn't counting down? But yeah, it is like gacha. Another thing that helps is like events. Events really help with like getting rewards, like upgrading crystals. These are upgrade crystals, and these are artifacts. You don't have to worry about this. This is like for like high level players. I don't even do this yet. It's like some news. These are trials. You can do this anytime because it gives you the characters just to like temporarily try them out.
Everything's ready.
Okay,
Let's
cool.
go.
Well then, okay for you for all this great insight. But I think I'm gonna go log off now and do some things to finish off some. Okay, sounds good. Good night, Annika. Pleasant dreams.
That's what I call treasure.
And this is what I'm talking about, treasure. Blessed be. Oui, oui, oh, mon ami. Shetty.
Adventure time. Let's light it up. Even better than I imagined. It's my lucky day. Off we go.
You're open.
Leave it all to me. Someone needs assistance.
The hunter becomes the hunted.
Where are those happy days? They seem so hard to find. I try to reach for you, but you close your mind. Whatever happened to our love? I wish I understood. We used to be so nice, we used to be so good. So darling, when you near me, can't you hear me? SOS. The love you gave me, nothing else can save me. SOS. When you're gone, how can I even try to go on? When you're gone, though I try, how can I carry on? If you had the full rice bowl, how many rice bowls do you have? If you have 4 rice bowls, how many rice bowls do you have? Hold up, what is that? Is that a quaint fate? No.
Seems all the other knights already have their hands full.
You. Nothing much, man. I just want to call, just to talk to you while we play.
I didn't know you were such a slacker. What's the
All
thing?
good.
Are you still grinding?
I just got off Genshin.
Did you
Doing something right now.
do any missions? Did you rank up?
I did some quests.
Side quests or Archon quests?
Like quests.
So regular quests, like side quests?
Yep.
I'm assuming you're not high enough to do an Archon quest yet.
Not yet, bro. I'm very limited to what I can do. Okay.
Been there, done that.
It's not fun.
I know that phase when, what's it called? You have to do those side quests to get to that other part of the Archon quest, the other part of the story, and you want to know what happens, but freaking, there's just a bunch of quests in front of you.
I can put away, bro. Right here.
Blade felt the same way, don't worry. Right now I'm doing Leeway's thing.
Alright.
I'm streaming right now if you want to watch. I don't know what you're doing.
Welcome, friend of child.
Oh, so I'm just
And
editing right now.
congratulations on the first
Let me
day of
get
your
here, okay,
illustrious
okay.
career with the
I think you can
Fatigue.
hear it.
I don't consider child a friend. I have no intention of joining the Fatui.
You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. Our ideas are fluid like water. Only the Tsaritsa truly has a will as solid as the permafrost. But back to the matter at hand. Child tells me that he has upheld his end of your agreement.
What agreement? Oh, the thing about him helping us find a guy?
Correct. Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate. And the Harbingers do not break their promises lightly.
Ah,
Sorry about
where
that.
is that guy anyway?
Child is currently at Lioli Pavilion.
Oh, Paimon knows this, so... There are two styles of cooking in Liyue, known as Li style and Yue style. They have been competing for centuries, but neither has emerged as the clear winner. The flagship restaurant of
So
the
you're
Li
streaming right now,
style
is what
is the
you're saying?
Lioli Pavilion. The owner especially chose to open
Oh,
the
you're streaming
restaurant
where?
at Oakland Slope
With
so
anyone
they
or
could compete
by
face
yourself?
to
By
face
myself,
with
because
the
I'm doing
Shinra
story
style,
quests.
which is the flagship restaurant of the Yue style.
Alright.
Don't talk to Paimon like that! Anyway, Paimon's hungry. Let's get moving.
Archaic Lord. If you have 4 rice cookers and you're looking for more rice cookers, how many rice cookers do you have? Isn't it exciting? 3 more days and then the update. A new region, more story, new chest find, new events, new characters, fresh content.
What's the hurry? Aha, you made it. As promised, I found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery of why the Liyue Qixing would hide the Geo Archon's vessel.
So, where is he? In Lioli Pavilion?
He certainly is. Come, I'll introduce you. I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner, as per the Liyue custom.
I swear if it's Zhongli. Oh my gosh, let's see. Who am I meeting with? Child setting me up.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room.
Mr. Zhongli. This is getting interesting.
It is.
This is the god that supposedly died.
Hi.
Damn.
Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhong Li, consultant to an organization known as Wang Sheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui.
Associate of the Fatui?
Indeed, Wang Sheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. Let's just say they understand when discretion is needed. And we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
Walk in the shadows?
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
Discretion? Shadows? Is Wangshan some kind of business involving dealing with people?
Indeed. It is as you have guessed. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We ensure that those who pass on do so in peace.
Did you think he was some sort of hired killer? The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wang Sheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in such business. Well, ostensibly.
Ostensibly.
Well, they are still... I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zhongli because...
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
What?
Don't
Yo.
be so surprised. Sure, the Geo-Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tian Chuan Ning Guang. But first, let's hear what Mr. Zhongli has to say, shall we?
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. This is the inexorable trend. The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst.
The Geo-Archon is also an Adeptus. That's true, the Adepti are staying away from Liyue.
Archons go by many names. The god of contracts, the god of commerce, the warrior god, Morax, Rex Lapis. Is the idea that he also has the title of Adeptus so strange? As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending, and the time of mankind is slowly dawning. In years past, Liyue's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time, the Qixing have made no attempt whatsoever to respect this tradition. It is sacrilege.
Well, they do have to decide to deal with.
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng funeral parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god is so kingly, it is all the more egregious
I may
for his
post
final
Genshin
sin
tomorrow,
to go
depending on how much progress I get done
Traveler.
tomorrow.
Child has
I'll
told me
only
a lot about you.
record or whatever it is if
Since
it's
you have
like,
had dealings with the Animo Archon,
like obtaining
could
the
I
well or
ask you to
something
help
like
me
that.
prepare the Geo-Archon's last rites?
I'm going to have to think. I accept your invitation. Child says too much.
A wise
Sure.
decision. The Tianchuan Ning Guang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal of meeting all of the seven.
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite of parting will you be able to see the form of Rex Lapis again.
Looks like there's no other choice.
If we are agreed, come with me. We will speak of the details as we walk.
Uh-oh.
Alright, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out well, didn't it? You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks. And get acquainted with these things they call chopsticks in the meantime.
Dude, Zhongli is so chill.
And you wanted that character, like, bro.
Ugh. Mr. Child is awesome. Like, he's a badass. Zhongli is so chill. Like, he's so composed. But it's the same with Nouvelette. But Nouvelette's newer and has less experience, but has a chance to be in the meta. And he has a Kamehameha. Like, how can you go wrong with that? But, like, Zhongli makes you invincible.
It doesn't exactly
After
mean
having
that
experienced
you're like,
the land of the
you know,
absentee
unkillable
Archon,
in the game. You know, you can still die.
how does it
even with
feel
the
to know that our
Yeah, but it's hard.
Archon
It's like-
and Adepti are here all around you in Liyue?
I prefer the atmosphere here in Mondstadt. Liyue is the better place. How does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti are here all around you in Liyue? Liyue is the better place. I prefer the atmosphere in Mondstadt. What do I say? Yo, dude, what do I say? I prefer the atmosphere in Mondstadt. Liyue is a better place. Dude. I'm talking to Zhongli. Mondstadt.
Yes, monster.
I see. So
Mondstadt's
you're
better
that
than
sort of
Liyue.
person.
I don't care what you
It's not
say.
a bad thing. But I suppose you have yet to experience the substance of Liyue's 3,700 years of divinity. Organizing the rite of parting should prove to be an enlightening part of your travels. Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. As such, the diplomatic maneuverings of the Fatui have gained no purchase here. Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Child wants to make use of the Wangsheng funeral parlor's connections.
Huh. What would Child get out of us doing the rite of parting anyway?
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors. I only wish for Liyue's traditions to endure. These are the advance funds that Child has provided. If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any subsequent funding.
Wow!
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations shall be to obtain some prize Noctilucous jade worthy of a deity.
A bag of Mora. Funds provided by Child.
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friend. It's cheap and it's fun, and who...
Betty?
Alright.
No, we're here for... what was it again?
Noctilucous jade, of radiant grade at the very least.
Radiant grade, Noctilucous jade? I see. You're not a tourist. My apologies. I have some here for your perusal. What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look at that wonderful quality. Rex Lapis doesn't often bless us with such finery. Go on, pick whichever one you like.
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. Not like the ones you usually dig up. But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
A man who makes his living off betting on stones can't be trusted so lightly.
Very good. It seems you have learned some tricks of the trade.
What do you think, Mr. Zhongli? How should we pick from these pieces of Noctilucous jade?
Oh? You want me to decide? That is fine as well. If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh? And that would be...
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir. I always knew you were not a man of ordinary caliber.
Oh, wait, boss! That one didn't count! We need to discuss it again! Hey! If we only need 1 for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the Mora if we buy them all?
Actually, it's 2 times more.
Mora. It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular aspect of the transaction.
Huh? How do you not think about Mora when buying things?
You can make
If one must
Mora.
always consider Mora before acting, then in all things one is bound by Mora.
What?
All Mora is currency, but not all currency is Mora.
What?
He's talking about economics.
Is this how the rich live? Well, he knows a lot about big money, but not a lot about big savings.
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of working around my limitations. Evaluating the quality of Noctilucous jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, there is little difference in texture, lustrousness, and internal pattern between good and bad jade. Only after the item made using Noctilucous jade has taken shape will you be able to see whether it is up to par or not. If you return those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter by saying that your crafting bench is to blame. or that your heat control was poor.
Whoa! To think it's that easy to get cheated.
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade, and a true insider would know it. A fool sees the pointer and misses the moon.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon, while a fool will only see the finger. The patterns, the facade, these are all the finger. Noctilucous jade is a mystical stone used to light up the darkness, and so its brightness is the important thing. It is the moon. Noctilucous jade of excellent quality would have superior pyro affinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore under high temperature, the higher its quality. I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you. Now, all that's left is to put it into practice.
Priceless, huh? Paimon's just sad that we might never be able to use it again. We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn them first?
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell? That would... well... fine. As you wish, then. How about this? I can take a small sample of all three. I'll take a bit of a loss. We'll count it as a friendly gesture.
Don't worry. I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good jade, you will not take a loss.
All right. Take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
So thin.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
How stinky.
Stingy? I've already been very generous. Any more and you may as well have my neck.
But wouldn't something this thin go poof if we held it to the fire?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the food in its stomach. Nonetheless, under the right conditions, these thin slices will serve.
What sort of condition?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from within. This way, the samples will not disintegrate immediately.
Oh! Oh, sir, to think you were this learned. Thank you for your...
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is unfair. Trade in Liyue must be based upon fairness.
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out. You mean at Wanmin Restaurant? As long as we do it when she's not in.
That would not do. It is a place where people come and go. They would be endangered if the elemental reaction were to get out of control. We cannot take such a risk.
Oh, Paimon remembers! We once saw this big pot down at the Data Upa Gorge in the camp of the Hilichurls from the Meaty tribe. It's real sturdy and should be able to take the elemental reactions. Now, let's pack those samples up and make a move!
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine, whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
Mondstadt, the land of drinks.
Looks like the Hilichurls are still using it. It's a big boy, but we gotta cut the line.
He's probably just playing that one game. You know what game it is.
Steady as stone, as a good night shield.
If you don't know, I swear my life, I don't know.
Is it Mortal Kombat? Or was it Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat? I don't know, it's one of those two. Approach giant cooking pot.
There's still soup in here. These Hilichurls sure have big appetites.
Well, it's our lab now.
This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. Let's fire it up and begin. We're ready to go. Paimon will help remember which one of the three is which. Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the orc gets, the better it is. So, pay close attention.
Pyro to heat up the pot.
Into the fire. Teamwork is dreamwork. Whoa, that light came from the first note to Lucas Jade. Hilichurls are surrounding us again. Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors. Let's take care of them and continue again after.
Yeah.
You're ready, so there.
Yeah.
Alright. You know, I'm getting you my rent tomorrow. And
Leave it up to me.
how much I just created like 4 quests. All these quests are just so... Do you want to continue on with the story for, you know?
Oh my gosh. I don't know if I want to go tomorrow to that thing. Should I fake being sick? I don't know.
To what?
It's not really a mandatory thing. It's like a homework session. I can like postpone it for like another day.
Nice and spicy.
I don't know.
Wait, what? What? Hey.
I don't know. There's this homework thing I was supposed to attend to tomorrow, but I'm not sure if I want to do it.
Into the fire.
I don't know. Up to you.
Light it up.
I don't
That
know.
light came from the second note to Lucas Jade, didn't it? More Hilichurls. They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food.
Looks like you're mad that they're ruining our food. It's stuck. You met Venti already though, right?
Yeah, that freaking midget kid who's freaking wearing green all the time.
Venti is great. He's like a really well-written character. He's funny.
That's bright. Too bright. There was the third note.
What do you think about Venti?
It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one.
think he's just...
Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some
I was
jade,
expecting
shall
more
we?
from him, you know?
He's the third best archer, and he, what's it called, he's the animal archon, which means he's one of the 7 gods.
Okay, that's nice.
You know, he actually used to be a bird. Like, his origin story is really sad.
Oh, wow.
You wanna know his origin story?
What's his origin story?
Okay, so do you know Storm Terror's what's it called, lair? You know, this thing. Have you been there yet? Yeah.
Once.
Was it for that mission where you had to stop the dragon?
Yep.
Yeah. So here's the origin story. That used to be Mondstadt. Are you shocked?
Yeah, I'm shocked.
That used to be Mondstadt. Old Mondstadt is what they called it. So it would basically, back then, Venti was not an Archon yet. He was a bird, just flying around. And Mondstadt was ruled by this dictator that oppressed the people. And what's it called? A rebellion was formed. And there was a, what's it called? A kid named Venti. Who led a rebellion against he was like, it was a bard named Venti, like a kid who led a rebellion against the dictator. They won and got their freedom, but the kid died, and the what's called Venti, or not Venti, Barbados, the wind god, was also there. So what's it called? Venti, or how like the Venti we know now, like the guy in the green, what's it called, was actually a wind spirit before, which is like a bird, and he was friends with the original Venti. And when he died, he took on his form, so he took kind of the shape of his body. So like he shared, like, so he essentially became his twin. So he took his form, he took his human form. He didn't like possess his body. He, like, his body died, but he like took his shape and form, and took on his name to honor him. But yeah, his god name is Barbados, so. But yeah, old Mondstadt was completely destroyed, and Venti, or Barbados, went around flying across the land in his new human form and reshaped the land. He made the new mountain, like that icy mountain. Venti made that. So he got Mondstadt set up. He met the Grandmaster. Every new Grandmaster, he's met them, and yeah, he's had close ties with Mondstadt, and then he just decided to hide his identity. But yeah, he's over 3,000 years old.
Why? The character's so old.
Zhongli is 6,000 years old.
Not bad today. Oh crud! I jinxed it. Now it's bound to rain.
What's it called? Nahida and Lady Farina are 500 years old, and Raiden Shogun's about 2,000 to 3,000 years old. Same as Venti.
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
Exactly! That's the one Paimon remembers too!
No problem. If you have your eye on this one, you can have it.
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm curious. Whatever do you need this much top-quality Noctilucous jade for?
I suppose it would not hurt to tell you. We need them to make implements for the rite of parting.
Parting? Oh, dear. I'd heard the rumors, but had given much thought to them. This means that Rex Lapis really is... Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline, we have always been under his protection. It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery that he had used to sample the local delights. Alas, alas, all things must pass. Well, if this is to be used to say farewell to Rex Lapis, then I shall sell this to you at half the price.
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch before.
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No proprietor could earn money off such a thing.
Oh, I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel your sentiment, boss.
In the safe hands of the Liyue Qixing and good honest merchants such as yourself, I for one believe that Liyue will continue to prosper as it always has done.
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental like this? I'll practically be giving away all my fortune at this rate.
Now that we've made our choice, let's take this Noctilucous jade back.
What time is that for you? Like 12:33?
Yup.
My gosh.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that too. Let me see. As I thought, I didn't bring any.
Any what?
Mora. My apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Zhongli forgot his wallet. What a strange take to take on the value of money. A local of Liyue who doesn't have money on their mind.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. Oh, wait! Didn't Child give us some advance? That's a relief. Have a look, boss. Is it enough?
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Yujing Terrace. That's where we plan to hold the rite.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single Mora.
Please remember to bring your money next time.
I will do my best. You have my thanks.
It's funny, we're making a funeral for freaking Rex Lapis, but Rex Lapis is Zhongli. So when you're near me, darling, can't you hear me? SOS. The love you gave me, nothing else can save me. SOS. When you're gone, how can I even try to go on? Once I finish this quest, that's gonna be it for me today.
You're gonna go after this?
Yeah, because my dad told me to get off, but I'm like, after this.
Yeah, I got a dip too as well.
Someone needs
Oh
assistance.
my goodness.
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the implements that we will need. Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, is this where we're doing the rite of parting?
Yes. I have already rented this location, and have begun making preparations for the rite. That's right. The Liyue Qixing have acquiesced to using the same location.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? We might get caught by the Millilith. Although with that said, since we got back from Dway and Karst, none of those pesky Millilith soldiers have come chasing after us. Wonder what that's about. Also, the, Rex Lapis vessel.
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli. So, was this Exuvia hidden away by the Qixing? I mean, we haven't even figured out who the murderer is.
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Trying to help would probably only add to their troubles. Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be kept temporarily.
I think I'm gonna go now, bro.
Alright, sounds good, man.
I'll see you tomorrow.
The only
tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I'll call you.
Which is
and
to say
Kenos.
the only mint in
And Tatum.
Later, dude.
Later.
All the mora that flows throughout the world is minted there.
Wow! Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon thinks it suits Morax. But why do you know this, Mr. Zhongli?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information available. Perhaps each has their motives. But this is in Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns. Only contracts may not be betrayed. I, for one, have no issue with little maneuvers outside their remit. Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in the rite.
Perfumes? Where'll we get those?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. The quality of the silk flowers we require is also special. Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used in brocade making. Its scent, however, is most elegant, and is especially suited for solemn events, like giving offerings to gods and adepti.
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on high society again.
We shall not speak of the details right now. Follow me.
We certainly do. Which kind would you like?
Which kind? The good kind? The best kind? Remind Paimon what kinds there are again?
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your stupid questions.
Golden Housemaiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each to start with, if you don't mind.
My goodness, this gentleman is quite the connoisseur. You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute. Now then, please peruse at your leisure. Do let me know if you have any further thoughts.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral habitat. Nevertheless, these are fine specimens, excellently preserved. Just look at the abundant foliage here. And these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. This strain is an evergreen, and mostly grows under complex hydrological conditions. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Morphologically, it is distinguished by the profusion of petals and densely packed stamens, though its powerful scent gives it away just as easily. Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage are minimal, and when in season, it has a subtle yet enduring scent. It was first discovered by the ancients when they scaled the mountains in search of the Adepti. Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to geographical changes over Liyue's history. Most are not grown by horticulturalists.
Wow, a true connoisseur. Most of that was news even to me.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble. So, which silk flower did you want anyway?
I'll take them all, boss.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most melodious voice. The same logic applies when purchasing a pet bird, but this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case. The same logic does not apply. Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower when making an offering to a statue of the Seven. Rex Lapis will then make his own choice between the scents. Like several other tedious and complicated traditions, this one has become simplified over time. But this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the Seven in 3,700 years. As such, I do think we should honor tradition down to the last detail in this case. Now that's settled, a question. Do you have any Mora on you?
You forgot to bring money again?
I see.
Zhongli.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are to be an offering to the Lord of Geo himself?
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I heard the awful news about what happened at this year's Rite of Dissension. It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since. I'm worried that everything I've heard is true. Since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord, they're free of charge. Just don't forget to pass on my regards.
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? I would be nobody if not for Rex Lapis. If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they'd only be worth a fraction of what I can sell them for today.
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making cameo appearances in support of local businesses.
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us when I say that your generosity has saved our skins.
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Please, it's the least I could do.
So, now that we've got the flower...
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, none of my acquaintances have personal experience in the art of decoction.
Talk about first world problems.
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city. Try the common folk, especially women.
So this time we get to go around town looking for nice-smelling ladies to talk to? Fine.
I will wait for you near the statue of the Seven.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. needs assistance.
Add Ast. You have already claimed today's reward.
Get in the stream here.